Hello everybody, this is Angel Arts and welcome to another brand new Let's Play. If you're wondering what's going on with the hair and all the orange, I am recording this on All Hallows Eve or Halloween night this year, and I thought, hey, you know, I've been wanting to play this game, The Council, for a while. Why don't I just live stream it on Halloween as like my Halloween special? So I wasn't sure how many people would be able to hang out with me this evening, considering how it's a holiday night, although it's in the middle of the week, so I'm assuming a lot of people did all of their Halloween festivities over the weekend. But that was the plan, and if you are interested, I am really excited to have you join me on this new episodic RPG game, which was requested of me by several people. One in particular is Mikey. You might know Mikey from, he's one of my current players in my current tabletop campaign, the Mass Effect Season 2 campaign, who plays Nathan Callahan. Not only did Mikey highly recommend this game to me, or was only one of the people who recommended this game to me, he also was so kind and generous to gift it to me as well. So thank you very much, Mikey, for sponsoring this game and Let's Play for me. Very thoughtful of you, very, very sweet. So those of you who have never heard of this game, my understanding is it is again, an RPG game. There's a leveling system of some sort. I don't think there's classes, but there's different like skill trees that sort of act like classes to be able to build your character, and the higher skills you get in certain areas, you are able to unlock abilities, both during action sequences as well as during dialogue sequences. Anyway, I didn't read up super too much on it because I wanted to be in the dark from it as much as possible, because I don't want to spoil anything for myself. So I think it should be a good time. I think it should be fun. Once again, I think it'll be a really awesome thing to kick off this Halloween. So those of you who are joining me on this live stream, please do say hi, hello, especially if you've never been on one of my live streams before. Let me know that, and it'll be awesome. Welcome to the live stream, Lady Wise. Welcome to the live stream, Conpeto Kiss. Welcome to the live stream, of course, Mikey. I'm actually feeling a little sick, but it's like raining a bit here in Washington and going out anyways. Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that you're sick, Conpeto Kiss. I hope you feel better soon. Welcome to the live stream, I Fall Into Fantasy. Welcome to the live stream, Red M. Wow, a lot of you guys are coming out of the woodwork. Welcome to the live stream, Bostag. Happy Halloween to you as well. Oh, it's morning for Roma. Welcome to the live stream, Roma. Do you have work today, Roma? Or are you off today? Daylight savings time recently happened here, so we're back an hour. Oh, that's nice, Mikey. Welcome to the live stream, Hannah. Good to see you. We didn't expect to see you live. Hey, Hark. Hey, Evan. Welcome to the live stream. Hark to Dry decided to grow his hair out and dye it bright orange because he loves gingers. I do love gingers. I love it. Look at this. Look at this. Adore the gingerness. We'll be here for a bit. Red, I looked back into my old SOTOR account from years ago and I saw it and looked like some Angel Arts would do, being that it was a redhead. I lived in this neighborhood since like 8th grade and kids never knocked on our door, though we don't really decorate. I feel sorry for anyone who's trying to trick or treat now in the storm. Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, the weather here is actually perfect for Halloween. The temperature rose up a little bit. It's not super warm. It's perfect, cool weather. Like if you're wearing a costume, you know, you don't have to wear a heavy coat or even like a heavy jacket. I think if you're wearing a costume, it's fairly comfortable, because wearing a costume can also be very hot. And I think the weather outside is perfect. We had some rain earlier in the week, but today is just perfect, beautiful. So hopefully all the kids outside are having fun trick-or-treating, or the kids at Heart are having fun trick-or-treating. Heart decided to join an 80s metal band. What is this game about? So I'm glad you asked that question. I fall into fantasy. So the game takes place back in, I want to say, the 1700s, because it's like George Washington and a bunch of other historical figures are in this game, and I don't remember which other historical figures other than George Washington are in it, but it's basically, it takes place during that time period, and I think paranormal stuff is going on, and so you play this character who's trying to get to the bottom of whatever paranormal stuff is happening to all these historical figures. That's my understanding of it, and I'd rather nobody else explained it any further with me, because again, I don't want to be spoiled. I want to go into this completely not knowing what to expect, but I heard it's a good game. So hopefully you guys will, especially if you enjoy episodic games like Life is Strange or Telltale games. It's in the same vein, but maybe for those of you who have gotten sick and tired of Telltale's formula, I think that there are many elements in this game that have improved upon what you might be used to in Telltale Games' formula, from what I understand. It's red, so it's BSSG. Sorry, kind of a Dragon Ball Z nerd a little bit, though at this point I'm just watching the super dub out of nostalgia, even though I already finished it. Halloween Korea is mostly restricted to the foreigner districts and children's academies. Not the same feeling. Good, I'm looking forward to this too, Hannah. Heart bringing 80s David Bowie redness. It's kind of a mystery history thing. Mystery history. That's all I can say without spoiling it. A few religious themes. Actually, I think there are religious-based puzzles that might be hard to solve if you don't already know or look it up. But honestly, it shouldn't be too tedious. Is that what his wig is? Is that what David Bowie's wig is? It's in the same vein as like David Bowie, who was Bowie was an American, right? Right? With musicians back in the day, I'm always confused as whether or not they're from America or they're from the UK. So I know the Beatles are from the UK, but Bowie I think is American. Back in the 70s, I think. I'm really bad when it comes to music. Colin is the one that knows about artists way more than I do. I don't know about Korean candy, but I'd love to go to a Korean restaurant as a Halloween celebration. Chimake looks good. Been watching Korean Englishman vids a lot. Lately, I'm jelly. It's a choice-based game with RPG mechanics. Thank you, BoastAG. This is accurate. I'm totally in the blind, so no spoilers here. Perfect. I know the style isn't for everyone, but I love Lewis's green eyes. I doubt it gets super popular, but it'd be cool if there was a live-action adaptation or one special short one day. He does have beautiful green eyes, actually. I'm a big sucker for green eyes. Throw some ginger and hair on him, and I'd be a bit jelly too. We need more ship. I missed that from the Telltale games. Come visit sometime. I'll treat you all the Korean barbecue and some chimek. Am I pronouncing that correctly? Chimek? If we have time. I went for takeout earlier because I'm home alone. Group of 15 to 17-year-olds smoking pot outside of the burger place. Oh, okay. Well, thank you for sharing the details. People are mad crazy Halloween night. Yeah, that's why I'm kind of glad to just be here hanging out with you all, because I'm a little too old for that, unfortunately. But not too old for Korean barbecue. Makagoli is perfect in wintertime, warms you right up. Soju is good too, but Makagoli is better. Spoiler, people do things in this game. Whoa, Roma, huge spoiler. Hello from German lands. Welcome to the live stream, more coffee. Get the band nuke out. That stuff got this thing attached to your head. Adore the gingerness video title. I do have work today, but it's an easy day. I'll have to leave for class in about 45 minutes, but I'll be back once that's over. I'm sure I'll probably still be playing this game. It was like 50 to 60 degrees last week, and now back up to the 80 last couple days, and now it's raining again. That's the Angel Arts channel tagline. I live in Korea too long. I can't remember how Fahrenheit works. Yeah. You shouldn't have to, Roma. That's just in the sport. The longer I'm here, the more Celsius makes sense. That explanation is pretty on point, Hark. Thank you, Mikey. Is it bad? I don't understand neither Celsius nor Fahrenheit. George Washington being a game called The Council? Illuminati confirmed. Probably. Bowie was British, Hark. Okay. I don't know. I don't know. They're all wonderful and great. Prince was American, right? Right? If Prince was British, I quit. I quit. If Prince was not American, I quit. Also recently learned that American British powdered wig thing was to cover up people's actual hair because of like lice or other diseases and stuff rather than a fashion trend. Must have been quite a time period to live in. No, he was British. Thank you. Thank you, Avery Satos. This is why I'm bad at these things. Rest in peace comments. How dare you? Bowie was British. They are nice eyes. I'm losing. I lost even before I started this game. This is how bad this is. We are all triggered now. As long as you don't accidentally ban someone remove messages, you don't have to worry. I dressed up as a sexy werewolf for Halloween. I'm super glad I'm not working tonight. No, thank you. I've seen Hark's Monster Prom playthrough, and Scott Howler is relationship goals. Thank you, Bo Stagey. Yeah, if you guys want more Halloween goodness, I just finished posting all of the 5 episodes of Monster Prom, which was a collab between myself and Roma and Sam and Eric. Super fun. We like voice act everything. It's a multiplayer dating sim, but you're like a student at a high school full of monsters. So great, awesome Halloween fun there. If you're interested in that as well. I'm dressed up as Mod for Halloween. Thanks, you're welcome. Monster Prom was great. Glad you finally played it. Thank you, Conpeto Kiss. I'm a security guard. Thanks for trying, AA. I'll try. I can imagine there'd be a lot of chaos and false police reports on Halloween. Prince was American. Congrats. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Prince was born in the US. Yes, thank you. Okay. Does anyone know how long the episode is? Can I ask that? I did look it up. I think it's like 3.5 hours, which probably means for me, I'll probably finish this game in 5. I don't know. I take my time with these games and I read a lot of lore stuff. So just to warn you, if it gets too late where you're watching it, don't worry. I will post these videos up on YouTube, on my YouTube channel like normal. So you're not gonna miss it. I don't want people to feel like they have to stay up the entire time, but I am planning on finishing it today. So, about 3 hours. Thank you, Mikey. I would like to play it on my own if I had cash, but I feel like I'd go crazy with the completion side of me trying to get everything. Oh, thanks. Surely I'll stay that long. I might be. Okay, thanks. I'll try and stay that long, but I might be able to. Don't worry about it. In Hark's time, we'll be done like 11 p.m. maybe. Who needs sleep? I'll be here all night. I'm here because the game is too expensive for me, but I wish I could play it. I'm committed to watching this. Besides, it's not that late here. Okay, good. Good. Also, if I'm not ridiculously exhausted and you all are not ridiculously exhausted, I normally do Q&A sessions where you can ask me anything you want, which is why if you do ask me a question in the chat, please try to keep it relevant to what's happening right now in the game, because otherwise it'll distract me from the game and we don't necessarily want that. So if there are questions that you want to ask me that is not related to this game, you are welcome to save them for the very end when I do my Q&A sessions, because those are times when you can ask me stuff. In fact, one of the things that happened in another game's Q&A session that I live streamed was people mentioning the council, people mentioning this game, and were like, Hark, you should play this game. And now I'm playing this game. Also, it helps that Mikey paid for it and bought it for me. So that also helps too. Anyway, let us go ahead and start, guys. Let's start this Halloween Let's Play. Ooh. France. Paris. Which are not in the US, they're in Europe. I do know that. December 12th, 1792. And I think this is... Oh, wow.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
Golden Order.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
Oh. That's his mother.
No, Louis. I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk.
She does look like Maggie Smith. I'm gonna call
You've
her
stolen
Maggie
something
Smith.
from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
You tell him, Doubting Abby.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Oh.
Stop annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours.
What? Wow.
You'll see. It loosens tongues in no time.
What the heck? Loose
You know-
dissolves?
I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert! Von Borchert! Listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Let me do this. Trust me.
Yeah, I mean, I trust my mom. She's got this.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
Trusting. Oh, I got a trait unlocked. Trusting. Do I have to quick time? I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do. Okay, good. Thank you, Louis.
Well done, Louis. You reacted perfectly.
I didn't do anything, but okay.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Borchert.
I'm sort of getting like a Sherlock Holmes kind of tone, Sherlock Holmes tone vibe. Like at first I thought the game was going to be a lot darker than it is so far, but with the music, the background music, it got a little more, it was a little lighter. 1 month later, January 20th, 1793. Lord Mortimer's Island, off the coast of England. I do agree with you, none of them sounded French to me. Which means I'll probably mistake them for being American as well. Focus Home Interactive and Cyanide. Ooh, Cyanide present. A game by Big Bad Wolf Studio. Let me try to adjust the sound a little bit for you guys.
Well done, Mother. You just had to pick up Von Burchett's trail on your own, didn't you? You ditched me in Paris with no explanation, and off you go to infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer? And now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island? Which, by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
Mm-hmm. The Council.
The least he could do is explain to me how he managed to lose you. In any case, it is time for you to stop all this, Mother. It no longer suits your age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary
about
to
it.
what one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
Yeah, being beaten is so annoying. If these characters are French, they don't sound like French. They sound like they have American accents. Well, I mean, I guess it's also kind of cliche, but it's history-based. So it could be worse. Well, they're not French voice actors, I don't think, but Napoleon should have a French accent. They sound like Americans tried to sound vaguely British. Woo, first choice already. Ha, well, I don't think you'll be hearing voices like Troy Baker or anything in here. That said, it's good for what it is. That escalated quickly. I think you can check what traits are somewhere. Oh, okay. I'm assuming the game will tell me about that when it comes. Fun fact, in French dub games, you usually don't hear that much of a French accent since they go for international French, which sounds different. I didn't know that there was international French. Time to be a detective. I wonder if that corset is historically accurate or just blatant fan service. I think this lady must be very cold. Also, that dress doesn't look very warm. Oh my goodness. You good sir, what brings you here? Business with Lord Mortimer. Personal reason. I mean... let's see. I'm just gonna say, I don't know what the implications are, because one, you're a little bit more specific. Oh, I've got business with Lord Mortimer. And then the other one, you're kind of being very vague. Personal reasons. So, I guess this... What brings you here? Personal reason, business with Lord Mortimer. I mean, I'm just gonna say... business with Lord Mortimer for right now. There's no reason for me to be super vague, I guess. Those timers stress me out. I also have personal reasons.
Your Eminence, with all due respect, I prefer to keep my reasons for coming here to myself. I promise, it has nothing to do with the legendary party that you all appear to be preparing for.
Believe what you will, my son. However, everything is related to the legendary parties organized by our host.
Yeah, I'll be the judge of that, Cardinal.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man, because there are many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
Turn the question back to the Duchess. I don't want to be too evasive. I don't want to be too shifty. I don't want to seem like too ridiculously evasive, because I feel like that just makes me more suspicious. So I'll say, oh yeah, it's absolutely, it's my first time.
That's right. Until now, I've never been invited by Lord Mortimer.
You'll see. You won't soon forget it.
Given what I've seen so far, I wish I'd been passed over.
Come, Duchess. They are waiting for us.
We're moving, Monsieur de Richet, if you would like to join us.
I'm coming, Duchess. cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious. If I'd known, I would have gone for a better suit.
Oh, what's going on?
Are you alright?
Oh, he's got some visions. He's having a "That's So Raven" moment. Is it the future he can see, or is it something else? Oh, that was a "That's So Raven" moment.
Mother? Oh shit.
Oh my gosh.
hand.
Is this the future? No, seriously, is this the future? Oh.
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah, no one's going to find it.
Oh my, look at her hand.
Are you absolutely sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Is this? What is
Right.
this?
Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
Oh
If you-
my
If
god.
you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their
Are they
hands
talking
on it
about the
again.
book?
No. But I trusted you.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No! You can run if you want to, Sarah.
He can see the future. Oh, snap. He did have a "That's So Raven" moment.
Louis, are you alright? What's going on?
Oh my goodness.
Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
I'm fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes! I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
Okay, I'm assuming what she hid was the book, which I'm not really sure exactly what the book is.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
Yeah, cause she, oh
Am I
gosh.
going crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake? I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
Yes. Go up to the manor. Okay. Item added, collector coins. Okay. Alright, I'm trying to figure out the controls. It's a bunch of letters there, so are they like... Alright. So this is one of these games that I really have to try to be thorough, otherwise I'm gonna miss something major. How do I check my inventory? Do I have an inventory? Or... Yeah, go up to the manor. I guess I'm still in the tutorial, so they don't really tell you much of how to do things. I keep getting turned around. Goodness gracious. Come on, come on, come on. Walk straight, Louis. Walk straight.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Oh, choose your class. That's why he was a bit abrasive towards in the end. Her leaving is the only thing that can stop his nosebleed. Interesting. Choose your class. Okay, so this is cool. So there's the diplomat. Politics, etiquette, linguistics, conviction, and diversion. The diplomat shines in society, a talented speaker. He avoids faux pas, and he can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is his field of predilection. The occultist. Skills, manipulation, occultism, erudition, sciences, and subterfuge. The occultist is a master of deception. Convinced of the importance of knowledge, he has acquired extensive expertise in science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. So he sort of is able to compel people or like control their minds or go all Xavier on them. The detective, questioning, vigilance, psychology, agility, logic. The detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings as well as in people he questions. A hands-on man, he does not shy away from the direct approach. What do you guys in the audience think I should take? I have an idea of which one of those 3 classes I want to take. They all seem really cool. They all seem like all 3 of them are play styles that I would be very much interested in, because I'm really big into like mysteries and, you know, analyzing things and deducing things. You know, I love Sherlock Holmes, for example, and the whole detective thing is figuring things out is a big like appealing to me. I also love like supernatural and occultish things, and I'm huge when it comes to like pursuing knowledge and science and arts. Like those are both things I'm really passionate about. And then the diplomat, like I'm also all about like handling things through diplomacy, like talking my way out of problems. And I'm a very social person. I'm a very extroverted person. And I like, you know, I feel like there's power in who you know and how well you can talk to them and solving your problems with a conversation versus with force. So all 3 of these classes are very appealing to me. And I'm a little torn. I have an idea of which one I will ultimately pick, but I just kind of wanted to get a feel from the room, from the audience who's watching, what you guys think I should pick. Choosing a class defines your basic skills. The other skills will still be available, but unlocking them will be more expensive. So I will be able to choose from the other classes, from the skills. It's just it'll be harder for me to level those classes up. So focusing on one and then maybe picking and choosing things from the other would be good too.